Hi friends! Hi friends of All Bodies Welcome. Hi friends of Crystal. Welcome to my All Bodies Welcome Electrolysis page. This is my new normal. Hi. In case you just got here, this is going to be my new normal. I'll take it off just in case you can't hear me very well, but this is the shield. I have a lot to say today, so you might not want to stick around. I'm going to put this on my YouTube channel, but yeah, I have a lot to say today because it looks like we might get a new date to open up after being closed for like 110 or 15 days so far now. I should have counted before I went live, but this is going to be my new normal, this with this over my face. I'm going to choose to wear this upside down to, I'm loving my lovely hair, to keep my droplets from going on to my client. So I may wear this with this. I love how they're all purple. So like everybody else, I have COVID-19 here since I haven't had a haircut in 4 months. Can't wait to see my hairdresser again. But yeah, this is going to be my new normal, right? This is going to be my mask. I mean, I've always worn the mask, right? I've always worn the mask because I want to protect my clients from my dragon breath. Now it's going to be the mask on me, plus the shield on me. Or I may go goggles and mask. Not sure yet. Gotta try it out. Just testing everything out right now. But as long as I have to wear this ridiculous stuff, I at least want it to be purple. My favorite color. So yeah, I have like 19 points for this talk today. It's a lot, I know. So yeah, I'm not really expecting everybody to want to stay on for the entire live video today because it's not really going to be exciting. Happy Independence Day for those of you who are celebrating. Today is 4th of July, and we've been out of work since March 15th. And it looks like our Dr. Cody is ready for us soon to go back to work as long as we can take precautions to keep everybody safe and healthy. I have asthma, so is my goal to stay healthy, and is my goal to make sure that I help you stay healthy. I never want to get any of my clients sick with anything, even a cold or, anything, especially not COVID-19, right? It's very serious. And we didn't take 110 days off for no reason, right? We took 110 days off to stay healthy. So that's my goal. So I will tell you that when you arrive now at our office, first of all, you won't be able to come in until we come and unlock the door, until we invite you to come in via a text message. And then I went the wrong way. Oops, wrong way. So yeah, you have to stay outside in the future until we say you can come in. You can't come in until the previous client is gone and we have everything re-sanitized. We have to sanitize everything and sterilize everything. And I know you guys know about these already. These are like the cornerstone of my business. These are called EPA wipes or hospital wipes. Let me see if I can get over here. No. Let's see if I turn the light up a little bit. So these are called hospital wipes, Sani-Cloth. Hospital wipes are used in actually surgical operatories. So they actually clean, hi Leslie, they actually clean surgical rooms, NICUs, they clean everything with these. So this is what I use to wipe down my table, to wipe down the tray, to wipe down the light, to wipe down the doorknobs, to wipe down everything, to keep everything nice and clean, nice and sanitary. You want to get rid of all the germs that come in with other humans on their hands and on their clothes and stuff. I will have an apron on. I'm going to ask my clients if it's okay if I drape them. So I can put a drape over you to try to reduce the amount of contact between the two of us. Of course, like everything else here in Santa Clara, you're going to have to arrive with a mask on. And just keep your mask on the entire appointment. I'll have my mask on the entire appointment too. And I'll have my gloves on. When you come in, I'll have my gloves on. But then what will happen is once you arrive and you get situated, I will go to the bathroom, I'll go wash my hands, I'll come back, I'll use some hand sanitizer, and then I'll put a fresh pair of gloves on. If you want a pair of gloves, I'm happy to offer you a pair of gloves too. If you want a mask and a pair of gloves to leave with, I'm happy to give you a little set, but there'll be like $3 or $4 charge for that because, after a while it gets so expensive. So yeah, I'm going to have to wear goggles and a shield plus my mask and my gloves, but the gloves and the mask are something I wear all the time. But we are going to have to make sure that we take more time in between clients. We're going to have to really wipe everything down with the hospital wipes. So we're going to have to wipe down everything like we always do. We wipe down our machine. We wipe down the epilator. We wipe down So yeah, Leslie wants to know how I can work on you with while you're wearing a mask. I'm experimenting with tape, surgical tape, to just kind of keep it so that it just covers the nose and mouth. And I don't know if we're going to be able to work on lips anytime soon, upper lips. So, but I can make the mask fit just so it just covers your mouth and your nose. So we can work on cheeks and chins and necks. The upper lip and these parts are going to be tricky for a while until they let us, do more. We're going to ask you that you arrive with fewer items, so try not to bring too many items in from your car. So maybe you could just bring one wallet or one purse or one briefcase, but not like a wallet, a briefcase, a purse, everything else, a jacket. Try to reduce the amount of items that you bring into my little area here. We are going to have a hand sanitizer station out in the lobby, and I'm also going to have a hand sanitizer station inside of my office. As you can see, there's Lysol back there to purify the air. I have an air purifier that I invested in, and then I'm going to have a blue light I'm going to use at night to clean the walls and the floors and stuff. It's a UVC light. All clients should always expect that all of our tools they come straight from the autoclave, which is what sanitizes these or sterilizes them actually. We put them in tubing, which is nice and like vinyl. Then we crimp the corners, the ends, and then we put it in the oven, and then we cook it, and we pull it out after about 45 minutes, and then it seals the tubes, that seals the tweezers so that it stays sterile until I use it on you. So when the client arrives, then we take the sterilized tweezers out of the packaging, and then we use that on you. And then once you're done, we put in some holding fluid until we're done with our day. Then we go back and we put everything in tubing, put it back in the autoclave, and then we sterilize the tools. The other thing I'm going to have my clients do from now on is everybody's going to get their own individual eye shields. So you'll get 2 of these, and you'll put them over your eyes. I'll also have my normal eye shields, which you can use, but of course I'll sterilize them, and I'll clean them with soap and water, and then let them sit in the disinfectant overnight. So you're also welcome to use those if you prefer. Let's see. Of course, I think I said gloves. If you want a pair of gloves, I can give you a pair of gloves. We do need everybody to wash their hands as soon as they walk in the door, and of course come in with your mask on. You're welcome to either wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap in the restroom or with our hand sanitizer for 30 seconds. I'm sure you've all read about that by now. Appointments are going to have to be shorter, so we're going to have to do shorter appointments, more like 30 minutes, possibly 45 minutes. The other thing I'm going to do, and you might see in my office, I have my door open right now, and so that's where I keep all my stuff, all my supplies. Then my door is right over here. So I want to keep my door open along with my window and of course my air purifier. That way we can have good airflow so that we're not, breathing each other's aerosolized droplets for very long. There's something called load virus or virus load, I'm sorry. And what happens after a little while, especially if there's 2 people, close together talking, the any viruses can build up after 20 minutes or so. So we want to have good airflow, so the air is flowing both ways, outside into the hallway here, and then have the air purifier. And then try not to, I won't be taking 1.5-hour clients anymore, at least not for a good year. Not until more people have the vaccine and we all have this under better control. So that will be something that's kind of new for us. I'm going to put some curtains up so when I do have the door open, there's still privacy. Although the only other person that will be in here is the person that does nails and her people who are here. So at the very most, there'll be ever 4 people in our building, and 2 will be in one room, 2 will be in this room, and then her clients, of course, will have a mask on when they use the restroom, but we'll try to put something over the door so you have some privacy when I'm working on you and they're walking by to use the restroom. Let's see what else. Okay, we're going to have the UVC light to clean the walls and the floors. I did remove, you can see my purple chair back there. Oops, let me go this way. I removed my little stool that I had. So now I have a vinyl chair, so I can sanitize it more easily like I sanitize my table. So we can use the EPA wipes, the hospital wipes on this. We can use alcohol. We can use anything that will sterilize and sanitize these kinds of vital things. Cloth can't really get sanitized very well. So I will have the UVC light in here at night, which will sanitize or sterilize the walls and the floors, but just one time at night right before I go home for the day. If you're feeling sick, obviously don't come in. My charge for rescheduling is $50. I'm very liberal with that. So obviously, the first time you get sick and you can't come in, of course, I won't charge you. Don't abuse it, of course. If I'm feeling sick, of course, I'm going to call up too and say, hey, you know what, I'm not feeling well. I'd like to give it a day or two before you come back. Let's wait and see. And I'll do the same thing for you. I've been out of work for almost 4 months, so a lot of lost wages. So just be cautious with my time. Be thoughtful with my time, so that if you book and you have to cancel, please make sure it's really an emergency because, yeah, missing this much work is a lot for anybody, and still having to pay rent and all that kind of stuff too. Which is tricky for everybody. I know we're all in the same boat together. Let's see. Oops, I didn't rip that. I'm sure that sounded lovely on here. I have notes I'm looking at to see what else did I forget. I did say I'm going to put drapes on my clients. I have some little drape cloths, and you have to put them on with these little alligator clips that look like roach clips. We got rid of our waiting room, so no more waiting room, no more chairs out there to sit in. We might keep one chair out there for people who we have a couple of clients that use walkers and wheelchairs, so we might keep one chair out there. But even when you come in our doors, you have to keep your social distancing until you get to my door, and then obviously you and I will not be 6 feet away from each other anymore. That's why it's important for me to wear my shield and my mask, and you to wear your mask, and my windows and my doors open, all that good stuff. If you can, I'd rather do contactless payment because, as Leslie said, money is dirty and gross. If you really, really, really want to pay with cash, I will have a little box, like a little pencil box, you can put in there, and then I'll just close that, and I'll Lysol it and let it sit overnight, or I'll put it under the UV light so it gets clean. Because, yeah, money's gross. We all know that. And it's gross. It was gross before COVID-19, right? So someday ask me to tell you the story about me eating at Subway sandwich next to a strip club. It's kind of funny. Don't do that, by the way. It's just FYI. So, yeah, we prefer contactless payments. I can take all 4 major credit cards. I can give you a little PayPal me link. You can pay me via Venmo or Cash App. And I think that's everything. That was all 20 points I wanted to bring up today. The sanitation and sterilization of my tools in my office is very important to me. Like I said, I have asthma, so I really want to avoid getting COVID-19, and I really don't want to ever pass it along or anything along to you. So I appreciate, you being thoughtful, and I'll definitely be very thoughtful. We're going to get rid of our water cooler. We're getting rid of all the niceties. So like I used to have a really lovely, fluffy purple blanket I could put on you when it was getting cold in my room. No more. It's just paper and vinyl. It's going to be a lot more sterile around here. And that's a good thing, right? So it's going to be a more sterile experience, but also a safer experience. And that's what we all want. Until we get through this, until we all get a year past this and things change and get better and easier, we'll have to all do what we have to do. I'm just going to look at my notes, make sure I didn't forget anything. What do I keep doing back here? Oh, let's see. A little vinyl. There we go. Anyway, let me look at my notes. Wash your hands, of course. Air purifier, all of our tools I mentioned. I mentioned how they're all going to be sealed. Of course, our gloves have to match our mask and our shield. I'm going to look like I'm belonging in Star Wars with my shield on. The autoclave's outside. That's where we clean everything. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So I'll put this on my YouTube channel. And YouTube channel, just go look for All Bodies Welcome over there. If you want to ever pay me via Venmo, my handle on Cash App and Venmo is @CurvyGirl. And I think that's it for now. So stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your day today. Hope you're getting some good barbecue in today. And wash your hands. Hey, it looks like I have a big old bun because of the light. Oh, it's the other thing I forgot to mention. When I sterilize my office with the hospital wipes, I wipe down the bed, the cord, the probe holder, the light, everything. The light switch, the doorknobs, everything with the hospital wipes. These are like $20 a packet. They're really, really expensive, but they're worth every penny. They even get rid of the coronavirus. They get rid of HIV, HPV. They kill everything. We have to stay on stuff for a couple of minutes, though. So that's why we can't be rushing people in and out anymore. We have to take a little more time, probably half an hour in between clients, so we can really sterilize and sanitize everything. And the last thing I want to mention is for every single client, we use a disposable probe. We don't try to recycle those. So those get thrown away into the little Sharps container, and we just use one per client. And if we bend them or anything like that or drop them, they get thrown away, and they're $1 each. So it's much easier to just start over with a new one. I think that's it. Okay? Take care, you guys. I hope to see you soon. We hope it's going to be around July 15th that I can get back to work. And I promise you, I'm going to try to do everything I can, stay as educated as I can about this and how to stay safe, and I hope you do the same. And let's just be really careful and thoughtful, and let's not spread this to one another. Take care. I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.